Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's your host, OG Molly Mo, Khalil Almighty, and welcome to another amazing episode of the Almighty Show. Welcome back, everybody. It's your boys. And as always, as you know, it's March. It's Women's History Month. We have to shout out all the ladies. And we have another amazing friend of ours, another amazing guest in the building. None other than Miss Emajin Brown. Make some noise. Yeah. How you doing, Emajin? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good today. It's real warm in Dallas, so I'm enjoying the great weather.
Oh, as you should.
That'd be nice.
No, for real case. Not the other cities. I don't know about the Midwest, but
hey, you know it's always up and down. How what's the temperature over where you at, Mom?
30 degrees.
Shit.
In late March, could not be
That's
me.
freezing cold.
Could not be me. I'm not gonna lie.
Sun came out. That's all that matters. Sun
Like
is
here,
out.
y'all want to know what the weather is like here?
Was it out there?
Oh,
83 degrees.
Damn. The pools might as well be open.
They don't close them.
Oh, well, there
bro,
you go.
if it was 83, I'd definitely have something on the grill right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
I'll probably be recording while fishing right now.
Whole time.
Wow, fishing is crazy.
No, for real. But as one of our friends, and our honesty, one of our first friends coming up to Mizzou, when I initially met you, I just knew you and everybody else that was in, engineering as the tech gals and the tech guys, things of that nature. What sparked your interest when it came to just being in tech? What were some of like your early experiences when it came to just you starting it off?
Honestly, when I first came to college, I didn't expect to like be in tech or engineering. I didn't really know nothing about it. I wanted to be nursing.
Really?
But yeah. But I know, like, literally the first day when I came to campus, they was like, "Oh, the nursing program was hella competitive," and I'm like, well,
You're like, I'm just a chill girl,
right? I don't know nothing about that. But then my mom was like, maybe you should do IT, because I know my pops and like I got other cousins and uncles who, were in the IT field and do cybersecurity, and I was just like, And then my dad took a couple classes, and I would always be like kind of right there to see like what he's doing, and I'm like, the stuff that he was learning about was kind of cool, so I'm like, okay, IC program, this seems interesting. That's what the world is coming to, more tech related things, and tech is a rising career path right now, so I was just like, okay, I'll do tech. And then also too, like, I like being like a creator when it comes to things like that. The tech space has many opportunities for that, and I thought I would be able to take part of it and really get into it. I really do like being in tech, especially what I do now. So Black women in STEM.
Dang.
I love it.
Go ahead.
What about you, Ma? What started you in engineering? Because I feel like I never asked.
For me, I've been in this game for a long time. I was in the NASA Space Summer Camp. That's what really got me into engineering. This is back when I was like 8, 9, bro.
Dang.
And
I remember those days, man. Taking you to them camps,
I'm gonna get back to you later, Khalil. But the space engineering camp that got me into it, and then my godfather was an airplane engineer for American Airlines. So he would fly me out there every summer, and we'll be, he'd take me on the night shift. That's when he worked, and we would be working on planes. I'm just like, damn, you just sit on a plane, you just think it's cool, but it's like so many different components. And my uncle, he was the train engineer for the CTA, and he showed me how to repair a train, all that different stuff. And then my granddad had a mechanic shop. So I was always around mechanics. I was always around, what is it called? automobiles, airplanes, on and on and on. So I was like, I was born in it, you know. Uh,
Essentially.
and then I'm just like, that's crazy. How you break something down, build it back, or make it better, make it faster, make it smaller, quicker, bigger, whatever. On and on.
That's
So you
hard.
like build things.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I like to
Something like
break.
that.
Oh.
See, that's that Chicago in him. He like breaking stuff, man. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. So with you, going through college, getting your engineering degree, you were able to get you a position at PepsiCo. Tell us a little bit about, being an IT engineer, up there.
Yeah, so PepsiCo, I honestly really like. So I started off with them um, in 2023 as an intern, and it's been really as with the internship program. I kind of worked on, being with the virtual reality stuff. So I created, job preview experiences in VR and just potentially job trainings as well. When I first got to the company, they kind of like were like, "Oh, we have this virtual reality project that you're doing." And I'm like, "Dang, that's crazy!" Because literally the semester before my internship, I had just took the VR class that Mizzou had to offer. So I'm like, okay, and with that VR class, like anybody who knows took that VR class, that class was so much work. Like I spent most of
Really?
my semester in the labs, in Lab Free, in that basement, on the computer, working
Hey.
on them projects. And I
Man,
was
it
just
was
like,
locked in.
right. I didn't expect the class to I didn't expect the class to be how it was, but it definitely was a lot of work. But anyway, so yeah, I got to the internship program. They're like, okay, we have this virtual reality project. It's really new to PepsiCo. We don't really know, like, we haven't really done too much in that space of VR space because VR is an upcoming technology within the world itself. So got to this team and I'm like, okay, I have some experience already that I could offer to the team. And they kind of like I kind of took a semi lead on our projects and what we had to do, and I got invited to go out to New York and display like my project, which was really exciting. And doing that, especially doing that as like an intern too, like a lot of people within the company I was meeting higher up managers, close to like the vice presidents within PepsiCo, and it's been really cool. So like, yeah, they got to see my project as an intern, and people were really
Dang.
like surprised. Like they were like, "Oh wow, like you're an intern? Like this is crazy. Like I thought you were full time."
Yeah, I mean, I'm
A little
ready to
something,
be
something.
full time when you are,
Oh
Right,
God.
this a little some
It's so
slight. I'm over
slight,
here
man.
talking to them, giving them demonstrations, talking about my project. And it was a
Mhm.
really exciting project. And I'm honestly glad and blessed to be, on the team that I have. Even other people within PepsiCo, they're like, "Oh, how did you get on a team? You guys do so like such cool things
Mhm.
with the technology space." And so far, like transitioning to full time has still been good too, as well. We just been kind of working through, just the development process and scaling up the technology. So it's
Nice
been good
stuff.
in PepsiCo. I like what I do.
That's hard. I love that for
know.
you. So like I know you said that you took the class like right before the internship, which is tough, very convenient. That's very, very
Right.
fortunate,
Yeah.
So you said that the class was um time consuming or whatnot.
Mhm.
I'm guessing, just assuming that it would be the same for, working there and even with your internship project. How has it been just like trying to balance, your passions and working?
Yeah. So the balance. Okay. So with that being said, my role is kind of more hybrid as well. So I don't have to be in office as much as full time people who are in office. So right now, I kind of have a pretty good work life balance as well. So whenever we have a project,
I love
I'm
that for
making
you.
sure like the project gets knocked out and everything. And then we might have periods where we're just, it might be a bit slow, but we're working, we're still like doing other small things within in between. But I say my work life balance is kind of good. Like some people say like they wish they had my job too, because I look you be at home more than I be in the office. Well, especially like this year, I have been. So people sometimes think that I just, just be at home chilling, but I be at work.
Hey, hey, look,
Working from
you
home.
found the cheat code. You found the cheat code. That's all
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
So my work life balance is pretty good. Sometimes it
Dang.
seems like I'm doing more life in, but you might take that part out.
Hey.
Don't let them see it. But yeah, yeah.
And but nah. So when it came to just you working and you balancing your life or whatnot, outside of work in your life, just based off your Insta, you be modeling and stuff like that. I be peeping,
Doing your little fashion career.
doing her fashionista stuff, man. I be peeping.
Trying,
Do you
trying.
feel like there's any parallels when it comes to like IT and fashion and things of that nature?
So I think with IT itself, just going back to what I said earlier, like being that creator. So when it comes to like fashion and knowing your style and picking things, or just having an outfit that you want to wear, or even modeling in general, you have to have an idea and be able to have a look and create that look and make it come to life. So I think in that aspect, it definitely aligns within IT creating or software development, having that creator aspect of just developing something. So those two concepts definitely align, I think, in that way. But there's also like people within, fashion companies or fashion agencies that implement IT to, marketing or just digital media design as well. So, and I kind
Mm.
of have like a digital media design background as well. So I think those definitely go hand in hand. So,
Okay, I got two questions off of that. One, I know you're in love with Pepsi, but have you ever thought about working for like a fashion company, like for doing IT for them? So like working for Fashion Nova or Sheen or something like that, and or top of the line fashion, Marc Jacobs or whatever, and being
Balenci.
IT, yeah, Balenciaga, being IT engineer for them.
honestly, I've never thought about those companies, but now that you say that, like,
Uh-oh.
definitely would be
Look what you
there.
started, bro. Look what you
like,
started.
like I feel like that'd be decent, mixing the two
Yeah.
paths of your life, and going from there.
Because there was like a period in my life where I was like, I might want to, make clothes or be a fashion designer. But then I
Mhm.
started to like write out and draw some outfits out. I'm like, dang, I can't even draw. So I'm like, but this was before, AI and
Yeah.
Yeah,
ChatGPT. So I'm
yeah.
like, I did it kind of like that idea of being a fashion designer. But low
Yeah.
key right now, especially, with Photoshop and Premiere,
Yeah, it's simply
uh,
getting on your iPad with a stylus.
exactly.
You know
It's
me. That'd be
very,
hard.
so
So with you being a fashionista and whatnot, how are you able to express like your fashion? Whenever you do the 35% you in office, the 35% of your time when you in office, how do you express your fashion?
Are you buzzing the top of the line fits, or are
You know
you just
me.
like, some casual, some
So
cool?
some calm, you know what I'm saying? Keep it calm or you stepping on next.
lately, I've been, calm, calm,
Mm,
calm.
Okay,
okay.
okay,
I feel like I was more stepping on next in college because, I had somewhere to be every
Yeah.
day.
for sure.
But now that I kind of just been like chilling well, I'll be at home, but I'll also be outside too. So, I'll put on a fit every now and then. I just don't take no pictures. I haven't really been taking my pictures and doing my photo shoots too that often lately. But
Okay,
I think that I would definitely be able to get back into that. Well, I'm definitely trying to get back into it, go more, intense, especially with my fits, because that is a passion for me. Taking
Mhm.
pictures, dressing well, looking presentable, just that the whole modeling aspect too. So,
Definitely.
So so when it comes to just you having that passion for it, what do you feel like was the start of that?
hmm, I think it just came from really like wanting to look nice or feel confident in yourself, I think. So like, you know, and I'm pretty sure everyone kind of has the same idea of just looking nice and just wanting to express yourself in a different way
Mhm.
than, you know, other people would normally do. So when it comes to like dressing, I think it definitely tells a lot about who you are as a person or just who you are in general. So I think, yeah, I think.
So hold on, I got two questions again.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So since I wear nothing but black and gray, this was established in the last episode. What does that say about me? I'm a dark and dull person.
He's from
or something?
Chicago.
Right, you just right. It's first of all, it's
He's from Chicago.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's hella. And then it just you might just not like to express yourself that way.
Okay.
Why don't you like to
Or you
express
might-
yourself that way, Mark?
I got green on right now. I'm trying something new.
Hey,
The green Nike tech, but the Nike.
it's always the Nike tag.
Right.
Tight.
But it might just mean that you just don't like, you know, putting your heart on your sleeve. You know,
Okay.
with Rob
Okay. Like
You know?
right away. Nah, we don't do
Because
right
also
away.
too, with certain colors that you wear, you get certain, you know, you might get
Emotions.
approached differently. Yeah,
Okay.
and emotions too. Like it can give off different type of emotions for other people who you interact with. So
Yeah.
it's just like a psychological thing too.
Okay. Would you say the same interests drove your modeling career as well? Or is it something different than, just wanting to, put something on or wanting to express yourself or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of always just been within like, I don't know, being confident in
Okay.
yourself. Especially with like women, you know, we have certain things or, you know, we're upheld to a different
Standard.
standard in this society. So
Yeah,
we
real.
kind of have like certain ways that we dress, we can get seen as, you know, different aspects. So I just think that, you know, dressing just has another way or outlet just to say something, you know.
Yeah. Little
Make your
form
brand, create your brand within yourself.
having his own little form of art.
That's real. That's real.
Would you ever model, Khalil?
Me? Hey, look. If folks want me to step on next, I'll step on next. You feel me? I ain't never gonna turn down an opportunity. But me personally, going out my way to do it, I don't see myself. I'm more so of the guy. If I put on a fit, I'll just go about my day. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather people just be like, "Oh, he got that stuff on." You know what I'm saying? And pass it.
You can be like, oh, this is calm.
This
This is
calm.
calm.
You
This
feel me?
calm.
Crazy. It's not for the gram.
This
You know
ain't
what I'm
even
saying?
a fit for real.
Oh, God. I just threw something on. I was rushing
I
the whole
literally just
time.
put this on. I literally just got this out the dryer.
No one they tried.
No, and I really
Like,
had that mug laid out the day before. You know what I'm saying?
Sleeping next to it with the iron still on.
What about you, Ma? Would you ever model?
But that's not me. That's not me.
Man, you ain't a Michael B. Jordan type guy, bro.
Nah. Too many cameras, too many eyes. I'd be like, stop.
Behind the scenes.
They gonna be making you blush, man.
I'd
It'd
be
be
like,
like that.
stop.
It'd be like that.
Stop.
So before we even get further into the convo, how would you describe your style? If you had to, like, I know you said you building your brand, or it's like building up your own brand. How would you describe that brand for you?
I feel like I have a lot of different styles because I like streetwear. You know, especially like during college, I kind of did more streetwear, and then now it's kind of giving like, I don't know, like classy, chic type of style, like wanna be bougie, but not
No, it's
bougie
not.
for real, but like you
Yeah.
know, pop out with the heels. I've been wearing heels a lot more lately.
Heels
Word.
and skirt with a cute little shirt type.
Yeah, very.
Got you.
I don't know how to explain that type of style, but like it's been kind of like cutesy now.
Got you.
Okay. Picking up what you putting down. I'm picking up what you putting down.
You a cutesy type of guy, Khalil?
I mean, shoot,
That's
if
your
that's what they
style?
want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying, is that your style? Is that what you be on too?
Cutesy.
I'll say like I like you said, imagine I moved a little bit away from the streetwear, even though I can put it on with streetwear.
Hmm.
I'm more so of like the simple but fly, I guess you could say. Like I have like my
Mm.
earth tone colors. I got like an open button short sleeve shirt with like a t-shirt under it, some khakis or something like that. Keep it cool, keep it calm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I've
guess
been seeing.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
cutesy or not. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
it seems it seems cool, especially with the
Chill.
button up.
You
So
feel
like, yeah,
me? Something slight.
I've been
Something slight.
I've been seeing this little trend on TikTok, and it's like now that I'm not dressing like a teenager anymore, and then start dressing like
Oh
grown,
God.
Bro,
Oh
I seen
God. That's what
that.
it is.
you know.
That's what it is. I'm starting to get into
I've
my
seen that.
grown bag. You feel me?
Yeah, grown woman, grown man.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yes.
What about you,
I,
man? Well,
Me,
yeah.
I feel like I'm growing into like Bruce Wayne, Dark Knight type of vibe. Like during the day. Now this is like, not like what I do right now, but in the
Mm.
future, I feel comfortable in the suit. I feel like once I have a suit on, have a button up with a bow tie on, it's Imagine said, just brings something out of you. Makes you feel like, I'm important. I got somewhere to go. I got this shit on. But at night, I'm okay with the little tech jogging suit, all black jogging suit, tech Yana and all that.
Tekiana is crazy.
Like just swap just like that. Just go from there.
Would
Gotta
you?
have it fitted.
Yeah.
Huh?
okay, so what would you wear outside? Because I know you're not wearing no
You not
tech.
wearing no suit in the middle of the day, gang.
Well,
Like
Jamal might. I
unless
don't
you
know. Jamal
unless you one
might
of them
wear
folks
come
on
up
the
with
corner
tech.
selling newspapers, selling bean
Oh,
pies.
mud pies,
You know what I
bean
mean?
pies.
Telling about the Lord is good.
Right now, shoot, I don't know.
You ain't been outside, that's why.
I ain't been outside.
It be like that, gang. It be like that, bro.
I'm out here, in Echo and what's that? I'm out here in Echo Unlimited right now, bro.
Rocking them Heelys.
Oh God.
Would you ever rock a trench coat?
Oh, I got a trench coat. I was wearing a trench coat all December.
Tight. I was gonna say you seem like a trench coat type of guy. I don't think I could pull off a trench coat. Well, I
Uh,
guess it's because I'm short, but that's another
Yeah.
thing.
I can get one tailored for you, man.
You gonna cut off the
My
bottom?
tailor.
Please.
Yeah, cut at the bottom with some scissors.
Oh God! Oh
Low key,
God!
now that you said that, I've never seen a shorter person with a trench coat on. That kind of would look crazy.
That mother gonna be dragging on the floor. Like, nah, I ain't. Got a cape on or something. Nah, I'm good.
Motherfucker. Hey,
Okay, so from modeling, what has been like your most favorite experience so far, or your favorite project so far?
Um, let's see here. So I've done it's kind of a good question. I've done some photo shoots with mostly like personal photo shoots where I kind of like put on the fit, just whatever I feel like wearing, honestly, and
Mhm.
then going to a location and having that photo shoot. Mostly like my birthday photo shoots,
Mhm.
kind of been a really good, you know, point for me. And then I'm supposed to be working with one of my friends to have this like creative photo shoot, but it's in the works.
In the worries, hey, just
But
wait on it.
right. But usually whenever I do go out, I just have a photo shoot with them, like, because I have a lot of friends who good with the camera. So
Mhm.
we kind of like want to work, go out, put on the fit, take pictures, and that goes from that. So
Nice
I
stuff.
haven't had any like professional like modeling gigs that I kind of went for it and got into yet. So yeah.
Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Um, do you feel like modeling could be something that you would take professional, or would you like just rather keep it as a hobby?
push come to shove, you get put on. You at Met Gala, everybody would say, okay, we want you to start modeling.
I
Would
mean,
you?
or you meet Rick Owens' weird ass at like some demonic ritual or something.
Right.
And so say, they say we want you to stop what you're doing at Pepsi and hey, move out of Perry.
You know what I mean?
If they honestly, if I do want to cross that opportunity, I might do that. Whole time.
Yeah.
I still could probably keep, with Pepsi because just the way they so like,
Lenient.
yeah,
Gotcha.
within the job. So I think I could do it.
Okay.
And honestly, I still want to at least before, I start getting too much older.
That's real. Hey, yeah, I don't blame you.
After graduation, the time start going down.
Hey, you never know. You could be like Bernice Burgos. It looked like she never aged like after the age of 25, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man, Khalil over here pushing 30, so yeah.
Whoa, what the heck? Where did that come from? Matter of fact, bro,
I'm like,
Ma, tell the world how old you are.
I'll tell everybody, I'm 22.
You ain't even hit your Jordan year yet.
All right, bro.
I know I'm older than y'all. But, so.
I mean, if I'm pushing 30, she pushing 30. How about that?
Right. I'm like,
yeah, she was trying to be quiet when you say that. I peep game. Trust.
Nah, I'm better be 25.
Yeah, that's grown, girl. I'm not gonna lie.
That's grown, bro.
That's what I'm saying. My frontal lobe is almost done developing,
Hey.
so I can start getting serious.
You said all this shit to get me. Yeah, soon.
I got 3 months until it gets real. So.
Hey, on some real stuff though. Side note: have you ever do you feel the effect of your frontal lobe? Like you feel it forming?
Yeah, I do.
What's that like?
I'm just like, it's like certain stuff, especially, y'all know how I like to be outside.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't want to be that. And also too, like it's getting to an age, where you want to be married, have kids and stuff. And certain stuff that you used to do or the way you used to think like younger, it's like, dang, I was definitely tripping or I was tweaking, thinking that way. And then it's just certain stuff I don't allow to affect me as much. I, would have when I was younger. So
that's
kind of in that space right now. So
I'll be on that same page next year. Ma, you got some ways to go.
There's some time. Would you say that it is your frontal lobe developing, or would you just saying that do you feel like you're just maturing or growing into a new season?
I mean, they could all be true.
Okay.
But
all of the above.
Honestly, it might be that too because I'm in a new city.
Yep.
Job around whole new different people, new environment. It's just a lot, in a big transition phase right now. So it could be that as well. So either way, I'm still grateful for it. It's a part of life. So
that's real. Ain't no slowing the train. You feel me?
Right.
So when it comes to just, doing what you're doing as far as like your IT, you still, get into the modeling. Do you have any big aspirations or any big dreams when it comes to those?
I do want to have my own company. Yeah. So that's cooking up too.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. What fault?
Can you tell the viewers what of?
Huh?
Can you tell the viewers what of? Like,
you don't gotta spoil everything. Just a little hint.
It's gonna be like a digital company, or
well, as far as like IT, I know I wanted to create an app.
Okay.
So that part, and it could be intertwined with the fashion too. So it might be for the fashion. Who knows?
So
that's what I'm saying. I'm still in the process of thinking about what I actually want to create because with creating an app, it's kind of good to think about what people need.
Okay.
And that's how kind of when you think about building the business, that's how you got to think about the consumers. So when it comes to those aspects, I think that I'm still in that development process and just thinking about what do people need? What would be popping around this time?
So. What's the demographic that I want to cater to?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So, if anything, Ma, we had some quick questions, that we are going to shoot at Miss Brown. Would you like to start it off?
I started off.
Start
You
it off.
ready?
Ooh, I'm
All right.
excited.
Heels or sneakers?
Mm. Like I said, I've been wearing
Hey, I
I've
know
been
what she
wearing
is.
the
I
I've
know
been
what you
wearing
are.
I've,
She
wait,
playing
so
both sides, G.
Hey,
I've been wearing the heels more lately. I
Mm.
okay.
haven't been much of the sneakerhead, but I got a couple pairs of shoes. But right now, I'm gonna go with heels because that's what I've been wearing mostly.
Okay. What you
Yeah.
got, Khalil?
All right. Coding or catwalk?
Mm. Mm. Well, one of them you got to use more brain power.
Right.
It's not saying that you can don't use your brain when you walk, but that's you walking. But
Mm.
This is off subject, but what do y'all be looking at when y'all do y'all little walk, bro? Because
I
I swear
think
y'all be
it's like the
drifting
top of
away.
people's heads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like okay, so like when you're walking, I feel like it's kind of has intertwines with like acting too. So you're kind of like taking your place or taking yourself into like the clothing almost. Like
Mhm.
you're becoming the vibe of the clothes or you're becoming whatever aesthetic that you're trying to present. So
Mhm.
I think with that, it kind of has to deal like somewhat of acting as well. Because some people, that's just their personality, who it is. They just born a
Yeah.
model. But I
Yeah.
think I see it as that. That might be a different perspective too, or people might not have seen it as that way. But I think that's it intertwines with that. But to say the least, I think, that's a good question. I say, catwalk.
Catwalk. Hey, all I know is if I look at somebody's face and like I'm on doing a walk, I'm gonna just bust out laughing. I can't keep a straight face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be locked in, like
Yeah.
focus, because you don't want to trip and fall either. That's another thing. Like it's a lot of stuff that goes into walking too, especially like how you move your hips, how you walk. Heel toe. It does take some thought into it, but yeah,
Mm.
I'll choose catwalk.
Okay. What's your favorite tech gadget?
Like for devices.
The best software ever.
Um, I'm a really big right now Adobe software type of girly, so I work a lot with Adobe software, and then I also have so with my company we kind of been playing around with like the Meta headset, like the Oculus headset, Meta Quest 3. So I've been playing around with that.
I had bad experiences with those.
Really? Yeah, I use that. I work with that a lot, and then we also have Ray Bans. So I like the Ray Bans.
You talking about the
Ray-Ban Meta?
Ray-Bans?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yep.
are
Okay,
hard.
okay, okay.
Those are hard.
Yep. So
All
I
right,
say
so
those.
I got a question when it comes to that. Do you actually be seeing when it's like recording and stuff like that?
So it'll blink a light when it's recorded, but you can't like see like a separate screen. Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm just saying like the light or whatnot. Like, will people outside of that's not wearing the glasses, would they know you recording?
Yeah, it'll have like a blinking white light on the edge
Oh,
of the
okay.
glasses, so you can see. But the quality is honestly really good. It's like almost as if you recorded with your own phone. So it's like whatever you're looking, it'll capture all of that. So
I
they're
be seeing it on TikTok.
hmm
All these photos they be trying to use the point of view riz and whatnot. Man, don't ask me how I got to that side of TikTok, but I be seeing, I be noticing.
they're really cool though. Really cool.
E-man. But nah, I get you. Hey, I do got a couple more. What is that? So I don't know if you've been seeing or hearing, but they've been trying to 3D print clothes.
Mm.
They've been actively 3D printing shoes with different materials because you can't 3D print different materials. So would you ever see yourself wearing 3D printed, clothes or shoes?
Because I'm like, I never heard of that.
Me
Honestly,
neither.
that's my first time hearing of that. So I've had to see. But I mean, I guess that might be like the next trend. So you might see some people out here with 3D print shirts
3D
on.
printed, yeah.
I'm confused on how that would look like.
They gonna look like they from Minecraft.
Now the shirts, I don't know. The shoes, they definitely have 3D printed shoes out there now because you can do softer plastics when you 3D print them. So like I don't know if like y'all remember the Adidas that was crazy, but they just like it was like springs. Hold on, I can't pull up a picture. But I forgot the Adidas. It was Adidas where it was like springs, but you could definitely like 3D print, different types of springs or whatever that you want to put under your shoe. You can 3D print just so it fits, your foot and everything. It's all, CAD.
That's crazy.
I think the shoes might be cool then.
Okay.
The shoes might be decent.
Yep.
But
I feel like you could 3D print a Croc if you actually like wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there is a fashion brand or company out there that is tech savvy?
Let me think.
It doesn't have to be fashion oriented. I guess it should be, because if not, you could just say something like Apple or Dell or some shit like that.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Like, I feel like Nike might be.
Okay.
Yeah. Nike
be on that.
Especially, I see Nike at a lot of tech conferences anyway. So they're there and they're recruiting. They want people to for tech marketing or just creating whatever they might have. So I'll say Nike. So
okay. Last question for you. How do you feel about AI generated fashion designers?
Like the people who are. It's an AI creating the fashion.
Yep, and they're just typing in, okay, make a black outfit, with black shoes, and they give you, that
Uzi Vert fit.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But people are starting to use AI for almost everything.
Everything.
Now. So
music.
It could almost because AI is able to tell you. It'll probably tell you like a good color scheme. It might tell you like what actually might go together. So I don't know. People who do that might be for them. Because
ahead of the game.
People who can't dress for real, they probably would. They probably be real beneficial. Like that'll be like a starting point, And then that from there, I think when it comes to dressing too, like you always have like a starting point to see like you just try a bunch of stuff out to see what works for you. So that could be like a starting point for them, and they can. Once they start getting the fits from the AI, they can start figuring out what they actually like. So
for sure.
Most definitely. If anything, one last thing, before you go, what do you feel like is one thing that people will be surprised to know about you?
Besides you making it KC.
Yeah, besides you repping KC, we don't, man, it is what it is.
KC. Okay, so when I used to work my little tech job on campus, people like even my coworkers, they would sometimes be like, I wouldn't expect you to be like a tech girl, or like I see more like a nurse or into the fashion or whatever. So I think what's surprising for people is that like I kind of like a little computer geek at heart.
A little nerd.
When it comes, a little nerd.
It's okay.
It's okay.
On this.
Nerd is not an insult anymore.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I like that. So I think that's something that might be surprising for people when it comes off of like, first impressions. They might not think that about me. Or, I do like to yap when it comes to certain situations. I don't know. I also too, I feel like I can, anything that I try, like I feel like I can almost do anything that I try. And if I was to actually like stick to it, I could be like really good at it. But sometimes I just don't be sticking to it. So then I just have like jack of all trades. I feel like I'm one of those. So.
I definitely agree. I feel like I'm confident like that. I could do anything I put my mind to. I'm just not gonna put my mind to it right now.
Right. Yeah,
that's too real. Nah, but y'all heard it from us. You heard it from the fashionista / tech girly herself. Thank you, Emajin, for coming on, for representing for all the tech girlies, especially for Casey. You know how y'all are.
Yep.
But you heard it from us first. We're your hosts, OG Molly Mall, Khalil Almighty, and we'll talk to you all later, only on The Almighty Show.